welcome to our January 1st recipe that we're going to do from the Ramage Cousins Cookbook. Terry couldn't join me today. We've had a lot going on this week, and the days I could meet, she couldn't, and the days she could meet, I couldn't. And we're going to try to stay on track this year, so I'm just going to skip to a recipe that I already have the ingredients for at my house and that I know my husband will eat. And today we're going to make sweet potato pie. And it's kind of sad to say, but I've never made sweet potato pie before. I know, it's sad. So today we're going to make sweet potato pie. And first of all, this recipe is on page 75, and it was submitted by Joe Ramage with the first cousin Howard Ramage, and then Reba Liddell also submitted this recipe, and the first cousin for her was Noni. What you're going to need is 2 medium baked potatoes. These were kind of small, but this is what I had at my house, so I baked 2 potatoes. You're going to need 1 stick of oleo, 2 cups of sugar, 3 eggs. I've got my eggs over here. 1 can of condensed milk, sweet condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and if you want to, you can add a cup of chopped pecans, which if I had chopped pecans, that's honestly, I would put those in there, but I don't have any chopped pecans at my house today. I used all those over the holidays when we were baking and all that kind of stuff, and I just haven't bought any more. Pecans are expensive, so unless I know I'm going to be using them in a recipe, I usually do not have them at my house. So I'm going to take the peeling off of these potatoes. They're kind of hot because I really just got them out of the oven, and because they're so small, I'm going to try to get as much of the actual potato as I can without burning my fingers. So I'm going to do that. Let's see. I don't want to leave any of the peeling on there. Like I said, I love sweet potato pie. I've just never made it. I don't know why. So this is a first for me. All right, I got that potato in there. I'm going to get the second potato in there. Just going to take all the peeling off of it real quick. Ooh, it's hot. We've been really busy this week. We had our big snow day on Monday, which was so much fun. The whole family came and we played outside and with the kids and grandkids, and it's been a while since they were all here at the same time, especially when it snowed, because it doesn't snow here very often. So that was a fun day. And then we had a family funeral we had to go to yesterday, unfortunately, and I have appointments tomorrow, so like I said, it's just crazy. All right, we have our 2 sweet potatoes, and now it says we're going to take 1 stick of oleo and we're going to mash the hot potatoes and the oleo together. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. All right, we're mashing the potatoes with the oleo, getting that all mixed up, and getting it all together. My dad loves sweet potato pie. If he lived closer, I'd be calling him today and asking if he wanted to come get a piece. I love this masher, it's so good. All right, we've mashed the oleo and the 2 sweet potatoes together. And we will fold this up and put that over here to wash. Now it says we are going to mix 2 cups of sugar, add remaining ingredients in order. So here's my 2 cups of sugar, and Then we're gonna do 3 eggs. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. Got my milk. My sister makes these around Thanksgiving and Christmas a lot. So, and I love them. So I'm kind of excited I found a recipe that I have ingredients for when I have to cook by myself that my husband and I will actually eat. Because I hate to waste food and ingredients. All right, we've got 1 teaspoon vanilla. There we go. And that's it. And it says we're gonna mix well. It looks like it's mixing up pretty well. I've never done this before, so I'm kind of nervous actually. And it says that you're supposed to put this in 2 pie crusts. I only have 1 pie crust here, and I do have a recipe for a homemade or a pie crust from scratch. So I'm thinking that I might try to put the rest in the refrigerator and then make that pie crust to cook the other one in. And that way I can have one we could eat, and I can put the other one in the freezer and take it to Daddy the next time I see him. That way he will have one. All right, I've mixed it together. And it says we're going to bake in 2 pie crusts for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pour this, move all this out of the way so you can see it. I'm gonna pour this in the pie crust. Pour half of it in there. And then I'm going to stick this in the oven. Let me wash my hands. The oven is preheated at 350 degrees. So I'm gonna stick this in the oven and bake it for 30 minutes. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Being that my sweet potatoes were small and not medium, I'm hoping that it's gonna be thick enough and it's gonna work. We'll see. All right, guys, it's out of the oven. I've let it cool for a little bit. I can't let it cool for a long time, but before I eat it on the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me a piece. This has been so bad for me because I have been working really hard to limit my calories and watch what I eat. Look at that. I made sweet potato pie, y'all. And when I looked up the calories in this, it's a lot. But look how yummy. And it is made with sweet potatoes, so why not, right? Okay, I'm gonna take a bite. It was so good. Of course, it's still warm. I'm gonna be putting it in the refrigerator and letting it cool off. But this is a delicious recipe. And it only takes, actually it said cook 30 minutes, but it took mine 45 minutes before it got done in the middle. But it's a really simple recipe to fix, really fast. So if you need a dessert, and it makes 2 pies. And I mean, I only had 1 crust. I'm gonna use the rest of it and after I get another crust. It's really good. So everybody should try this sweet potato pie recipe. It's yummy. And you know, sweet potato pie is a Southern staple. So even if you don't wanna eat it, you should learn how to make it. And this recipe was perfect. We will be back next week with either me or hopefully me and Terry or me and Tammy, somebody with me so I don't have to cook by myself. Tammy couldn't come today either and help me out. So anyway, I'm going to eat my sweet potato pie and then maybe do some exercise later so I don't have to feel too guilty about it. You guys have a great day and try it out. Bye.